Chop and Brew is brought to you with support from Imperial Yeast, whose widely popular Loki strain is now available year-round. This Norwegian Brut Kveik yeast strain is known for its versatility and wide fermentation range, up to 100 degrees. More information at imperialyeast.com. You can also head to Imperial's social media sites and let them know that you appreciate them appreciating us. We appreciate it. What's going on, everybody? We're in DonO's basement. We're drinking a beer sent to us from Fabrice Guidon in Canada. He's a brewer that I think kind of contract brews or like partner brews his beers. He sent us this one. It's IPA Du Norway. Brut Kveik New England IPA. Sorry, we're at the bottom of the glass. We actually have shot this video already, but the audio wasn't recording.
It was so good. You guys should have been here.
I think you should just
it stinks because
dub in the audio over the other one. Would be hilarious.
Oh, that would
do impersonations of all.
There was some great jokes. Saying. So, this is a 6.5% beer, 50 IBU. Basically, Fabrice was trying to kind of play with all three of these things. A Brut IPA, but with the New England IPA texture, using wheat, oats, and rye up to 50% of the grain bill. The Kveik, the fruitiness of the Kveik, the juiciness of the New England IPA. We've already said all this before, so I guess we could just recap. But I basically think it tastes very much like a variant of a New England IPA, except it has this thing that doesn't let it finish quite as soft. Finishes drier, a little more abrasive, and that would be the fact that it went from 12.5 Play-Doh to 0 Play-Doh. This beer is Saison dry, which is kind of his jam.
Well, it's that dry on paper and according to the science, but it doesn't drink like that. I don't think. I think it drinks. I mean, I would never guess it was 0 gravity if I was drinking it. I said earlier, if I was to guess the style, I would just go ahead and straight up guess New England IPA because of the hop character, because of there's like a softness to it. The dryness doesn't come through to me, and the Kveik yeast is also
kind of mysterious.
I don't really know what I will expect from that. I know people make those beers, they ferment them at exceedingly high temperatures. I don't know if this one's fermented that way, so I don't know what I'm getting from that yeast. It's a enjoyable beer. It also is sort of, I said, it's a lot of different flavors though too. Sometimes people would prefer like somewhat simpler. Let's go down this road. Let's go down this road. This beer is like, you know what? We like all the roads. We're going to go down all the roads.
All the roads.
At one time.
All the business.
That can work. I think it works in this case. I'm not unable to enjoy this beer by any stretch, but it's just a lot of different things all in one glass.
I was getting the rye. I remember that's what I said before. The rye was kind of punching through for me, which brings this kind of rustic element and the suggestion of a Saison through to it.
How do you get the Saison? What suggests that to you?
Because it's dry and it's got this grainy flavor that is absent for me from New England IPAs and Brut IPAs. That I think the rye, and maybe to some degree the wheat, is bringing in.
Okay.
The Kveik yeast can be kind of hard to parse for me personally with really fruity hops. And so I appreciate that it's an element in this.
Yeah, it's impressive. I mean, it's always fun to see what people are doing with all the different possibilities and putting stuff together and making good beer. I mean, that's.
Yeah, we drank the other one on New Year's Eve, and it was kind of like, oh, this is a nice champagne inspired because it was so dry. Granted, we was lit. We drank all that Kveik in the basement.
You remembered to have the mic on.
Couple samples.
Couple 2-tree.
We did have the mic on.
So Fabrice, so nice of you to send these. I'm glad that we
thank you.
We traversed the international waters of shipping, and they arrived in one piece. Half a roll of electric tape to keep the taps on.
It's like it was brought by canoe or something, or like portaging
through the boundary waters, down the Mississippi River. Brut for Brut, Kveik for Kveik, NEIPA for NEIPA.
Hope the mic was on.
This time.
Christmas time.
Damn, that sucks. Oh,
I remember some of the stuff we said.
but we were also
Oats,
funny.
The best
and rye.
OG is friendship. It's not as funny the second time.
Best
No,
OG.
shit.
Appreciate y'all. We appreciate it.